The yeas are
with the clock ticking to year's end,
the President of the United States.
Passage of the major tax bill President Trump promised 10 months ago.
We will provide massive tax relief for the middle class.
Hugely unpopular with the public, the bill, passed along partisan lines, was a high point for Republican lawmakers who struggled to accomplish something amid a torrent of presidential tweets. And while the tax bill was the first major legislative victory, many Republicans touted key judicial appointments.
If you're a person who really cares about, say, the judiciary, then Republicans took great advantage of having control of, in that case, the Senate and the White House.
On this vote,
Republicans pushed through their nominee for Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch, changing Senate voting rules to break a Democratic blockade.
We need to restore the norms and traditions of the Senate and get past this unprecedented partisan filibuster.
Democrats said there was no turning back from the unprecedented move.
When history weighs what happened, the responsibility for changing the rules will fall on the Republicans and Leader McConnell's shoulders. No one forced them to act. They acted with free will.
But it was health care that consumed most of the year as Republicans tried and failed and tried and failed again to dismantle parts of President Obama's signature health care bill.
We don't have the votes.
Partisan fights ended for just a moment by gunshots on a baseball field. A politically motivated shooting that critically wounded House Majority Whip Steve Scalise, described by one congressman still dirty and bloody from diving for cover.
It was very loud. I noticed there was blood on the floor of the dugout. People were bleeding. Some people were hit. Thank God he just decided not to shoot me. I just guess I was just lucky.
But calls for unity were brief, as Capitol Hill probed possible Trump campaign collusion with Russia. The investigation reached a head in June at one of the biggest congressional hearings in years, with James Comey, the FBI director, fired by President Trump.
I was fired because of the decisions I had made during the election year. That didn't make sense to me for a whole bunch of reasons, including the time and all the water that had gone under the bridge since those hard decisions that had to be made.
Those ongoing investigations monopolizing attention on Capitol Hill, an often frustrating situation for leadership as the year ended.
Some victories for Republicans, but a lot of wasted opportunities as well.
Opportunities House Speaker Paul Ryan still sees ahead.
So next year is going to be the year where we work on people.
A year that will also bring midterm elections where both parties will be held to account for their actions in 2017. Katherine Gypson, VOA News, Capitol Hill.